Hey everybody, what is up? I'm in my unicorn pajamas today because it is a comfy day today. It's a rest day. Instead of busting my ass exercising, I am gonna get on the bike for an hour after I do this video. So I was talking with my daughter and she put up a new video on her thing and I was like, okay, well, I just posted 2 videos too. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do for another video. And she said, why not show my routine? I can't show you my daily routine because I don't have editing software and I still haven't figured that shit the fuck out yet. Pardon my language. So I am going to show you my morning routine tomorrow morning on what it is I'm doing. I'm saying a lot just because I'm spacing out. But I have managed to lose 10 pounds so far. It's been like literally roughly 3 weeks, guys. Okay. Almost a month since I've actually... Okay, no, correction. It's been like a month. And I've managed to only lose 10 pounds, which is okay, which is cool. 2, 4, 6, 8. I mean, that's 2 pounds more than 2 pounds a week, but that's actually really good because I should only be at 8 pounds a month. I'm also fasting and cutting calories and doing a lot of shit. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder back when I was like fucking 13, but before that I wasn't diagnosed with ADHD. I was diagnosed with ADHD because my mom took me to a damn doctor, and I think I've already had that conversation with you guys. 9 years old, walked into a doctor's office, said, I can't handle these kids, here's a prescription for Ritalin. Didn't test us, none of that. Just diagnosed us right there on the spot. So, I was going through a depression phase early in life, and they diagnosed me with bipolar disorder. I hated the medication. I really think it was just the medication that just kind of threw me off because I've been on medications for a really long time, my whole life. So stopped taking medications altogether. Didn't really take them. Kept going in and out of rehabs. And I self-medicating, as they called it, because addiction is a disease. I still drink on occasion, like maybe once a month, if that. I'll have a glass of wine. I'm really not that big into drinking. Haven't had a cigarette in a long time either. Been off the cigarettes. Been off the drugs for a while now. So, each drug that I've ever done, it's been at least a year or two. So, for depending on which drug. I've done a lot of drugs in my life. And that's not counting prescription drugs, guys. That's actually counting illicit, illegal drugs. But I've got a good time span on how long I've been clean. So we're pretty proud of ourselves on that one. We do go through our triggers and our stressors, and we might have a relapse. Like, okay. Ooh, excuse me. Like 2 years ago, was it 2 years ago? No, it was last year. Last year, I had a small relapse with cocaine, and I did cocaine probably for like 2 weeks and then just cut it off again. But that's because the person I was around was heavy into cocaine too. So, I mean, really, depending on who I'm around, if they're doing it around me and they're like, hey, you want some? I'm like, I have a tendency to say, yeah, sure. And like, I have to show off my tolerance level for it. And that's a big problem for me. So I've been staying away from people who do drugs in general. I did meth before too, and I've also done crack. I've tried heroin, opiates in the form of pills. And I've done ecstasy. I haven't done acid. I've done shrooms. I have no problem with shrooms. And I still smoke pot. If you're going to do shrooms, though, I'd highly suggest doing them with a really great babysitter. My babysitter happened to be one of my best friends, and he's, like, moved so far away that I just never do shrooms anymore. So, because I really don't trust anybody except for him. Because I've done shrooms a total of 1, 2, 3 times my whole life. And the one time I did them with someone who was not him, and it was just bad. Like, I was just not I was not safe. So I refused to do drugs with anybody but that person. So, well, not drugs, but shrooms. I haven't done meth since... I did meth, like, once in my entire life, okay? I tried it once. Did it once. That was it. I did not like it. I did learn how to make it though because it did make some good money. That was back in, let's see, probably about 2013. Probably 2013. Did it in 2013. Stopped it in 2013 because I only did it once. Never again. Tried crack a total of twice in my whole life. The first time I tried it, I was a teenager. My friend had some, and he's like, dude, you gotta try this. It's the best shit in the world. I'm like, all right, cool. I tried it, and I was like, the cops are coming, the cops are coming, the cops are coming. Oh my god, the cops are coming, cops are coming. Okay, correction, I've tried it 3 times in my life. And I liked the physical high that it gave me, like if I was by myself. So I just didn't like the nervousness and feeling like the cop. Like, it was just a panic feeling. So I never did it again after that. And then, well, no, correction. I did do it again once after that. But it wasn't like within that time period. It was like years later. Someone I met someone, I made a friend at work. And he was like, oh, you probably just had a bad batch. So he goes, I get really good crack. You should try it. Try it again because it's really good. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll try it. So I tried it. Same response. Me and crack just don't mix. And then there was another time years after that. It's like once every 4 or 5 years. And I haven't done it in, let's see, 5 years. I haven't done crack in 5 years. So, and then 5 years ago, I tried it because I moved in with these people who I didn't know were crackheads at the time. But then when I found out they were crackheads, like, well, we have a crack habit. And I'm like, that's fine. You know what? I'm sober. I'm clean. I can handle it. My mistake. I could not handle it, and I ended up trying it again. I tried it that one more time, and that was the last time I'd ever tried it. Because panicky feeling. Every time I try crack, panicky feeling. Can't do crack. Not my thing. I dated a chick when I was in high school who was on heroin, and she's like, oh, just try it. It's the best thing in the world. And I was like, all right, you know what? You're my girl. I'm going to take your word for it. I'll trust you on how much I got to do. She gave me some heroin. We actually shot it up. It's the first time and the last time I've ever shot up any drugs. And it didn't do anything for me, guys. Like, I literally was just, I think I just went to sleep. So I never did heroin after that. I have tried Oxycontin before. Oxycontins and Norcos. I've done those before. And they just made me sick. So I never did that again. I've done ecstasy. I tried ecstasy at a party back when I was in high school, and I didn't like it, so I never did that again. If I don't have a good reaction from drugs, I'm really just not going to do them anymore. So, like, I've got, like I said, I'm 32 years old. I'll be 33 in May. About a lot of drug issues, a lot of things I have done happened when I was younger. I'm not going to lie. I haven't done drugs since... Unless you count marijuana as a drug, but I don't consider marijuana a drug, and I do still smoke pot every now and then. Not as often as I used to, but I do smoke it every now and then, because I just need to relax sometimes. But for my bipolar disorder, so, okay, with that aside, and me being sober and off of drugs now, I do have depression swings sometimes, so I've been self-medicating with herbal supplements, and I don't mean like herbal like in marijuana, guys. I went to not a neurologist, a homeopathic doctor to talk about different ways to like handle like mood swings and depression and stuff like that. And we have talk therapy sessions, which is really cool, because I could talk to her about everything and anything that's bugging me. Like, dude, I'm gonna fucking kill this person. She's like, are you really gonna kill them, though? And I'm like, if I could, I would. So, we have our talk therapy sessions. And she's really cool. And then she prescribes me. Well, she doesn't prescribe me because she doesn't write out the paper for me to go to the, the pharmacist. She goes, okay, I want you to take this much of this much and this much of that much. And I'm like, okay. So I'm on valerian root and St. John's wort. I've actually suggested this to another friend of mine because they've got like anxiety disorders and sleep issues, and they got bipolar too. But she has me on St. John's wort 3 times a day, and then valerian root, 2 capsule, I think it's like 600 milligrams of valerian root an hour before bed. And I'll tell you what, I'll take those 2 valerian root, and I'm out like that within like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, guys. I'm dead asleep. Like the best sleep I've ever had in my life, okay? So I really enjoy my night routine. But my daughter suggested that I show you guys my morning routine because my morning routine is a lot more in depth. Like I show you I take certain medications, not like prescribed medications. Like I said, the herbal medications, and I'm on supplements. I also make a detox drink in the morning, which I love to death. And she said I should show you my morning routine. So I'm trying to figure out a way to set up my laptop tomorrow morning as I'm looking at my desk at where I go every morning. I'm actually at my desk like 3 times a day because I take my capsules 3 times a day and I take my detox 3 times. Well, not my whole detox. I'll explain that in the morning. I'll explain that tomorrow. But she said to show what I do because it should like help and motivate people. Honestly, I think the best motivation is to be yourself, guys. Maybe not the best motivation because some of us still need our asses kicked like I do sometimes. Not gonna lie. There's times where I'm just like, I'm not feeling it today. I'm not doing shit, dude. Just not doing it. And then I kick my ass for it later. Like I'll end up slumming out. I'll like end up in a slump for like 3-4 days, and then it's like, I need to get back on track because this is starting to get a little out of hand. So, I really can feel the difference when I'm not doing my routine. Like, I really can. And some people just need routine. Some people don't. My routine is not having a routine, but having a routine at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. Highly doubt it would. But, I just thought I'd give you the heads up. I'm going to record a video tomorrow morning and post it hopefully by tomorrow afternoon that shows my routine. I just got so sidetracked and talked for about 12 minutes about absolutely nothing. Alright, guys. Thanks for listening to me babble. I'm really getting bored being on lockdown. Really am. So, peace.